Hey all, Stephen Lazar from Property Network, and how are you doing? Hey, today I want to share something with you, updates in the SDA property space. And the reason I want to reach out to you is to see if I can share and offer you an understanding with you, because we're getting a lot of inquiry on NDR's property that has a lot of emotion attached to the investment because of the greed factor, because potentially there's so much income involved, unlike any other investment, and your risk is mitigated so that your yields can be significant at a lower risk. What I want to share with you as an update today is comparing using your emotion in investment versus removing emotion into an investment. What we find from the inquiries we're getting is that most calls go for an hour and there's no commitment from the client, but they're learning, which is fine, because I love sharing. I love educating you so that you can make an informed decision. Because when you don't know what you don't know, how do you make an informed investment decision, especially in the space where in the NDIS, property investment can be complex. So the purpose of today's message to you is to help you broaden some of your knowledge, to get you to remove some of that emotion. Take it out of the investment, because the reason you bring in that emotion into the investment is because you want to make a comfortable decision. And when you make a comfortable decision, you don't grow, you don't earn more, you tend to get the same results that you always get. Now, SDA property has the propensity to accelerate your results, but that means you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to learn more and get into a new comfort zone so that you can get the new results that you want. I hope that makes sense. Yes? Good. Thank you. Why do I talk about emotion and property investment? It is because whenever emotion is attached to an investment, your return on investment is going to be lower than when you invest without any emotions. And I'll share something on the screen with you shortly, comparing whether you go for a rental guarantee or not. A lot of my inquiries come from people who tend to live in Victoria and who also only want to invest in Victoria because they think they know and understand the property market in Victoria. But if you're investing at, say, a 30% deposit, and that amount could be $150,000, and that 150 is working for you at a 14% return or a 7% return, for the same risk, for the same period of time, where would you rather have your money working hard for you? Where would you rather have that $150,000 working for you? Somewhere where you can feel and you can touch and say, darling, look at that, it's ours, and you're getting only a 7% yield because you can drive past it. And that's where emotion is, and that's where you reduce the return on your investment. Or would you rather do your research, learn more about the investment, the area, and match the investment vehicle to the goals that you do want to achieve in life? Yes? Cool. So what I want to share with you is why you should avoid getting a rental guarantee on an SDA property. Yes? Fair enough? Cool. Let's see. Sharing my screen with you, and this is a typical example of what's happening in Victoria now and similar in New South Wales. So here we go. We did some numbers for a client the other day who's pretty adamant about wanting to invest in Victoria because that's where he lives. And I said to him, yes, fine. If that's what you want, I'll give you the person who's doing it. Contact them directly, because you can't get over yourself and the emotion. But if you look at the example, you've got 3 participants, and say your budget is $670,000, and per participant, let's say you're getting $38,000 on the upper end, plus that's from the NDIS, plus the reasonable rental contribution of $9,000 from the participant. 3 times that is $141,000. We agree? Over 10 years, over 7 years, that's $1 million, by the way. So with a rental guarantee, the same property, your income is 8%, rental guarantee for 7 years. That's 8% of the value of the property, which is only $53,600. You will not get any CPI rental increases. They will keep that. And the rental guarantee, as I said, is only there for 7 years, giving you $375,200. So my question to the client is, and to you, is who's guaranteeing the guarantor? What happens if the company who's offering you the guarantee closes their doors? There are no SDA rental managers in Victoria, none that return our phone calls or our emails. And we've been doing this for 11 months. None that don't offer you a rental guarantee either. And you'll see why. But if this company does close its doors, you're sitting with a damn expensive paperweight. So let's further look at the numbers now for you. Your $375,000 over 7 years is nothing to sneeze at. But what does the person who's providing you the guarantee, what do they get out of it? And you've taken on all the risk. They're getting $87,400 of your income. You're getting $53,000. And over 7 years, including 1.5% CPI, by way of example, they're getting $657,000 and you're getting $375,000. That's less than 50%. Wow. So let's compare. With a guarantee, you're getting $375,000 and no CPI over 7 years. However, keep in mind, SDA property is risk mitigated. And it is a 20-year program by federal government, guaranteed 20-year program. As long as you've got a participant in the house, you will get your income. So without a guarantee, over 7 years, including CPI, you stand to earn $1 million. $1 million over that 7-year period. So your loss is over $600,000. And all you have invested is the same amount of money into both. So looking at this, where would you rather be? In your comfort zone or outside of your comfort zone? Do you want to invest, make sure you invest where you live because you know it? Or would you rather step out of your comfort zone and match the investment vehicle to the goals that you want to achieve, the purpose of your investment? So match the investment vehicle to the outcome you want. It's the same risk. And in fact, I think it's a higher risk if you take a guarantee, because who is backing the person that's giving you the guarantee? They're a private entity. They can close their doors. They can shut down. So there's no guarantee from the government to guarantee the guarantee. That's too many guarantees in the sentence, but you understand what I mean? Your risk is higher. Plus, they tend to build a lot of the same product in the same areas. And what is the chance that you will get 3 participants regularly in that property anyway? And if that company is not around to manage your property, what's going to happen? Who are you going to get tenants from? And if they close down, or after 7 years, you've got so much competition in that area with the same product. 15, 20 homes in one area. Please be aware, there's a lot of information appealing to your fear of missing out and your greed. Avoid those traps. Please avoid the traps that are there set for you to appeal to your greed and your fear and emotion. We want you to make an informed, astute investment decision where you step out of your comfort zone so you can do that, so that you can get a higher return on your investment, which is the purpose of your investment, yes? But keep in mind the other purpose of the investment, which is to help those that are far less fortunate than we are because they have a disability. They're less fortunate, but we want to help them live a better life. To live amongst us in the suburbs, just because they have a disability, it does not mean that they're right off from society. You are fully included. And an SDA property under the NDIS is an exceptional opportunity to help positively impact someone else's life who's less fortunate than us. And you can earn a lot of money by doing it. So I hope this gives you sufficient information so that you can catch your thinking and your thoughts. Step outside of your comfort zone. Think about it. Be open to being challenged. Because if you're open to being challenged, you can make an informed decision. Reach out to me. Let's have a conversation and see how we can best serve you and your investment dollars to make you a lot more money and save you time by making an informed investment decision where you match the investment vehicle to your goals and the purpose. Remember, it's the same dollar that you're investing. Why on earth would you want to invest where you think you know to guarantee yourself more risk and a lower return? Think of it over a 10-year period of time. That 10 years, I showed you the figures. You could be earning over $1 million of income, or you can drop it significantly and let someone else earn most of the income and you've taken on all the risk. So this is Stephen Lazar from Property signing off. I hope you found that informative. Place comments below. My details to connect will be below. Give me a call. Let's catch up. Look forward to helping you. Have a beautiful day.